Protham, 14th of February 2024, I'll work hard for Bangladeshi and Indian citizens. Shringla. One seat out of Bengal's 42 constituencies regularly makes news at least 2 months before the Lok Sabha election. The reason is apparent: the seat is in North Bengal, in Darjeeling. According to BJP insiders, the position would be filled by India's former Foreign Secretary, Vardhan Shringla, who will succeed industrialist Raju Bista, who was chosen by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2019. The Darjeeling seat's significance. In addition to linking Bengal with its neighbors to the northeast, the Darjeeling constituency borders Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. Therefore, due to their strategic importance, a segment of West Bengali BJP politicians, military personnel, and geostrategic experts frequently contended that Delhi's districts in the north of the state need to be genuinely administered. It is difficult to overlook the significance since the Siliguri corridor, a roughly 20-kilometer length that connects the northernmost point of Bangladesh with the easternmost boundary of Nepal, passes through the plains of the Darjeeling Lok Sabha seat. The tri-junction at Darjeeling, roughly 150 kilometers above Siliguri corridor, is within the range of any short-range land-based missile weapon. It has seen a standoff between India and China and looks to have a Chinese military presence nearby within Bhutan. By the way, China possesses the most incredible arsenal of land-based missiles. Whether the Chinese army is stationed at critical locations along the ridge above Darjeeling is debatable. The importance of the corridor, which would shut off 7 northeastern states, Sikkim, and 5 districts in North Bengal from India, roughly 4% of the country's total population, is undeniable. The BJP leadership, in this case, desired a candidate who is not your typical politician but a prominent diplomat with extensive knowledge of the area. Mr. Shringla is a good fit. Return to the starting point. I've returned to my own space. I am here to give back to the land that raised me after working for 40 years in government service in various capacities. My house is in Siliguri and Pradhan Nagar and Darjeeling and Chowk Bazaar, he said in an interview with Pratham. More of a social worker than a typical politician, he characterizes his position. Mr. Shringla stated, "It depends on the people of Darjeeling about his nomination. If it so happens that their desire to see someone from the area is evoked, that comes in some sort of clearer manner that we will see in the future," he said. They have a sentiment. In addition to Bangladesh, Shringla served as India's envoy to Thailand and the US. As India's chief coordinator for the 2023 G20 presidency, Shringla has ensured that the G20 tourism meeting will occur in Darjeeling. She has also organized a job fair that has drawn participation from 15 to 20 Indian companies, including Thomas Cook, Taj Group, and Intercontinental, and she has successfully sent out 270 offer letters. To support tea garden workers, he engaged the Gates Foundation and organized for a group of senior U.S. industry leaders to come. Regarding Bangladesh, if the state sources cited by the BJP are accurate, Mr. Shringla's performance in Bangladesh is an additional justification for his nomination. In the neighboring countries, Mr. Shringla is regarded as the most energetic and well-liked Indian diplomat of the last 10 years. There are explanations for his widespread appeal. The yearly allocation of visas increased from 500,000 to 1,500,000 under his liberalized visa policy. Bangladesh was also removed from the prior approval category for Sikkim and restricted zones in India. Bangladeshi tourism has thus significantly increased in Sikkim, Darjeeling, Siliguri, West Bengal, and some areas of the northeast. During his administration, Mitali Express was launched, enabling the supply of a high-speed diesel pipeline that runs from Siliguri to Parbatipur and brings tourists directly from Bangladesh to Siliguri and Darjeeling. I am thrilled that I was able to secure Bangladesh's attendance at the G20 meeting. Bangladesh is the only South Asian nation to have been invited to the G20 summit. I believe Bangladesh benefited greatly from participating in the G20 in Delhi, Mr. Shringla stated. Though Mr. Shringla declined to comment on whether his political career may have facilitated the signing of the long-awaited Teesta water-sharing agreement, he did say, "I will do whatever is best for me to enhance the people-to-people connect. I have been doing this since 2011, and I will keep doing it to serve the interests of the citizens of both nations." If elected, Mr. Shringla will certainly be selected as a junior minister in the Ministry of External Affairs, answering to Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar, according to observers of India's foreign ministry.